All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope your weeks are going well, off to a good start. Yeah, I'm gonna get right into the quote today. I saw this maybe on Instagram, or no, maybe someone posted it here on Facebook. I think I think it was one of the participants who posted it. I forget. I look to a lot of different places for inspiration, but if it was you, feel free to claim it. But I'll go ahead and read it. It says, "A head full of fears has no space for dreams. A head full of fears has no space for dreams." And I think, a little self explanatory, but always up for discussion. If you're so busy and so preoccupied with worrying about something that's to come or worrying about something that already happened, right? It doesn't allow the mental capacity to think about the positive, think about the things that we want to accomplish, or kind of our hopes and our deepest desires, those positive things that are gonna keep us going when times are a little tough. So yeah, I thought this one was good because it basically is like, if your cup is too full and you try to put more things into it, it's gonna overflow. Now, if your cup is full of love and life and beauty and grace, that's a wonderful thing to be overflowing with. But if your cup is full of fear and negativity and anxiety, then that's what's going to occupy your headspace. So I liked this one. I also think it touches exactly on what we try to do when we do our mindfulness practice, and even our stretching and our breath work is just to clear the mind. Easier said than done, of course, but clear the mind of kind of all that chaos that's holding on and all that negativity. So giving it the opportunity to pass out of our brain. The thoughts happen, they appear, it's okay. We don't need to be mad at ourselves for them, but acknowledge them, notice them, and let them move on, right? So that we have that room, we have that space to take on something a little bit more positive, a little bit more productive. Let your dreams take up a little bit more space. So, yeah, if it was one of the participants who's out there watching who posted this, feel free to let me know. I forget where I saw it, but I really loved it, and I thought it was a good one for today and a good reminder to let the negative stuff wash away and give ourselves the time and the space to focus on something a little brighter. So yeah, hopefully that can lead you into your Tuesday. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll continue with the stretches, the breathing, the breath work, the mindfulness, all of it, live from my parents' house. We'll do it again here today, and let's go ahead and get this Tuesday started. All right, you guys, go ahead, come to your starting position. A little sip of coffee always helps. All right, well, let's go ahead. Bring your feet flat onto the floor. Have a slight bend in your knees here. Feel your hips heavy, rooted into the chair, moving towards the ground. And then feel your spine get nice and long, lengthening from your hips all the way to your head. Basic anatomy. And then we'll start, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. So I invite you to close your eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, blink those eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we'll get started with the stretches. So we'll begin with our legs, our lower extremities. Go ahead and straighten them right out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll begin by pointing and flexing the feet here, right? So taking the toes away from the body and then back towards the body, away and towards, and just start to get everything moving. The blood flowing, get the energy going. As always, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and see if you can watch as the body energetically moves. So still have the intention of movement and do the best you can. And always keep breathing, keep that breath moving in softly and moving out slowly. Good, nice job, you guys. All right, keeping those legs straight out in front of you. You can rest your heels on the ground, but then flex at the feet so your toes come in towards your body. Keeping the legs long, take a breath in as you lengthen the spine, and then begin to reach the fingers in the direction of the toes here. And you might not reach the toes, that's okay. Every body is a little different, so you can maybe rest your hands at your shins or just above the knees, wherever it feels best for you to just slowly sink into this posture. Begin to feel into sensation, breathing smoothly, breathing steadily. Notice what you feel on the back side of your legs here, maybe in the calves or the hamstrings. And then just continue to ease into it, allowing the muscles to softly stretch and let the body gently relax here. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back up to seated. Nice work. Bring your feet flat again. Put a bend in the knees, and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the inside of our thighs here. These are our hip adductor muscles. So we're just going to take our knees away from one another. You're just gently allowing the muscles here to open up on the inner thighs. If it feels okay, you're able to, or if you're able to, you can use your hands, maybe a forearm to gently push those legs a little further into a stretch. Or just continue to use the muscles of the hips and the legs, pulling the knees in opposite directions here. Good, and then keep breathing, slow and steady. Maybe soften the shoulders, relax the jaw. Just try to let go of any extra tension. Nice job, you guys. Breathing into sensation, breathing into the stretch. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly, slowly. Come on back towards center. Draw those knees together once again. And let's return to our starting position. We'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work, you guys. All right, moving into the back side of our hips here. So we'll start in the beginning position. Feet flat, legs and hips heavy, rooting towards the floor. Sit up nice and tall as you take a deep breath in. And then we'll start with our right leg. Draw that knee up into your torso, gently into the chest here. And then just keep breathing, feeling into the back side of the right hip, noticing what sensations arise. And maybe taking this time to notice what you can let go. Let go of any fear, anxiety that's clouding your thoughts. And just see if you can continue to make space both in the body and in the mind. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Awesome job. All right, once again, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale here. And then we'll switch sides. Bring that left knee up into the torso, into the chest. I don't think I offered it, but you always have the option of crossing over the opposite leg, continuing to breathe into the left side of the hip here, just noticing what you feel, noticing what sensations come up. And then once again, see if you can make a little space. Make a little bit of space in your body, stretching the muscles, maybe creating a little space in the mind, letting go of any tension or worry or any kind of holding. Nice work, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. Sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Good work, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and move into our spinal muscles. So we're going to work on stretching our trunk here. So again, come to the starting position. Feet are nice and flat, knees bent, hips heavy. Feel the spine lengthen all the way through the top of the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the right. Maybe your hands come to the outside of your leg or possibly the chair. Anywhere it feels stable in your body, maybe creating a little more leverage for your twist. And then keep breathing. Perhaps the gaze comes over the right shoulder, deepening the twist ever so gently. And then just easing into this posture. Once again, creating space as you breathe in. And as you exhale, maybe gently moving into the space created. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Once more, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the left here. Good. Once again, taking the hand grip of your choice. Wherever you feel comfortable. Wherever you can create a little deeper of a twist here. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Good. And continuing to breathe, creating length as you inhale. And gently deepening the twist as you exhale. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly release. Come on back towards center. Awesome work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, keeping your feet exactly where they're at, we're going to move into stretching our back body. So we just want to round forward here, bringing our hands down towards our feet. Good, and then continuing to breathe into the back body here, feeling into the lumbar spine or the low back, and just noticing the muscles as they softly stretch open. If it feels okay, you can continue rounding forward, maybe bringing the weight of your head down towards the floor. But if there's any restriction or compression, just back off a little. You want this to feel nice and easy, maybe feeling a little sensation, but no pain, no discomfort. And then just continue to breathe. Inhaling softly, exhaling slowly. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, 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 slowly come on back up towards seated. Good. Give yourself a minute here to reset. Let the blood pressure stabilize. Bring your spine back in line. Nice job, you guys. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Good. Go ahead, open your eyes if they were closed like mine. And then now we'll go ahead and move into stretching the front of our body here. So sitting up nice and tall, keep the lower half of your body grounded and rooting towards the floor. And then just start to squeeze your shoulder blades together. You'll notice a nice broadening across the chest here. Allow your collarbone to shine forward here. And then just gently squeeze those shoulder blades together, maybe taking your elbow tips towards one another. A couple options, depending on the height of your chair. You can take your spine up and over if that allows for a nice rounding through the back body here. You can always push your shoulders just into your chair and continue arcing through the back here, pulling the front of the body forward. And then you can maybe take your arms to either sides. Gently lift the chin and the gaze up towards the ceiling without compressing any blood flow or restricting your airflow. So make sure this posture is soft and easy. And then just continue to breathe. Breathing into the abdominal muscles and the pec muscles, all the tissues around the neck and the throat. Letting your entire front body expand with every breath in. And then watch as it softens and relaxes with every breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice work, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work. All right, let's go ahead and get into our arms here, stretching our upper extremities. So we will start with flexion at the shoulder. And that's just taking this upper arm bone up and away from your torso. So you're lifting it away from the body, maybe into the direction of the ceiling. Now, anywhere in this range is okay, and it's all considered flexion. So just feel into your body, feel what is best in this moment, and then continue to breathe into sensation. As far as hand grips, I'm going to guide with fingers in between one another. So if you're able to do that, I really recommend getting each finger in between the next. That's going to help open up the palm, get a little bit more range of mobility in the hand. Of course, you have a couple other options. You can always take a cupped grip here, so clasping the hands over one another. You can utilize the strength of one arm to support and assist the other arm. And then, of course, you always have the option of simply just lifting one arm up and overhead. Good. So wherever you're at, be in that moment, be in that position, and feel what's best in your body. So again, I will guide with fingers in between one another. Wherever your hand grip is, come to the starting position, feet flat, hips heavy, spine long and lifted. Take a deep breath in, and then gently lift those arms up and away from the body, maybe in the direction of the ceiling. Good. If your hands are up overhead, make sure there's no pain. Make sure you're not creating more damage or any hurt here. You just want to breathe into sensation. It should feel like a good, intense stretch. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. If there is any discomfort, just back off a little bit. Come into a position that best suits you in this moment. And then once again, try to let go of anything that's not serving you, whether it's physical tension or maybe it's mental tension. Try to soften, release, and create space for positivity, positive energy. Nice job, you guys. If it feels okay in your body, on the next breath in, maybe reach your hands a little higher. Feel into the stretch. See if you can deepen a little more. Take another breath in here. And then exhale slowly, 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 slowly. Come on back down, releasing your hands. Nice job, you guys. That one's always a really great place to feel into your body and notice, can I push a little more, or is this a spot to back off, right? And we're always right in between those two spaces. Generally, I think with most things in life, should we push? Do we have a little bit left in the tank, or do we need to step back and reserve a little bit? So only you know. Try to feel into this moment, feel into your body. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job, you guys. All right, I'm going to turn to the side, and I'm going to show you our scapular glides here. So that's just motion here at the shoulder blades. If you have a table or a flat surface, I recommend placing your hands on top of it. That's just going to help guide the hands up and away from the body as your shoulder blades move up and around the rib cage. Now, if you don't have a table, that's okay. Like me, you can pretend. So we're simply just guiding our arms away from the torso here. And then what we're doing is creating a little bit of motion here, right in the shoulder blades. Good. So if you need to feel the difference, take your shoulder blades towards one another, squeezing gently here, pulling everything in towards midline. And then as you're ready, pull the shoulder blades away from each other so they move to opposite sides of the rib cage. Good. And then just continue breathing here, relaxing the shoulders, easing any tension in the jaw. Good. Continue breathing here, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release. Bring those arms back down. Nice work, you guys. I'll go ahead and face you again. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work. All right, getting into our last arm stretch, we're going to stretch into the back side of our arms here. So once again, coming to the starting position, feel the lower half of your body heavy, rounding towards the floor. Feel the spine long and lifted, sit up nice and tall as you take a deep breath in. And then we'll start with the right arm, reach it up and across the body here, fingers pulling away from the torso. Good, that's option number one. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this shoulder and just give it a gentle tug. See if you feel anything on the back side of that right arm. And then option number three, if you're able to utilize your free hand, go ahead and give that a nice little squeeze in towards the body here. Good. And then once again, feel into this moment. See if you can let go of any tension, maybe the shoulders or the jaw. Maybe your hands are clenched. Try to soften and release. Good work, everyone. Continue moving the breath, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly release that arm down. Let it go. Nice work, you guys. Switching sides. Once again, we'll sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then bring the left arm up and across the body here. Option number one, just reaching away from your torso. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this other shoulder. Just give it a gentle little tug here. Maybe noticing what it feels like on the backside of this left arm. And then option number three, if you're able to, take your free hand and give it a nice squeeze here. Good. Just pulling that arm gently in towards the body. Smoothing out the breath. Releasing any tension. Good. And just feeling into sensation. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let it go. Awesome, awesome work, you guys. All right, we'll come to my favorite part, shoulder rolls. So go ahead, bring those shoulders up to the ears and back down again. Up to the ears and back down again. Just feeling into your body, breathing into the neck and shoulders. Nice work, you guys. Whatever feels best here in your body, just releasing a little extra tension. Maybe going side to side, whatever feels best for you in this moment. Good work, you guys. All right, as you're ready, come on back to the starting position once again. We'll have our feet flat on the floor, hips heavy, grounding into the chair. From your hips all the way to your head, feel yourself get a little longer, a little taller, a little lighter. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then just continue to breathe. Slowly releasing the head over towards the floor. As you breathe into the left side of the neck here. Watching and feeling as the muscles soften and stretch away from one another. Once again, allowing yourself the time and the space to create a little more space. Letting go of any extra holding or tension that's weighing you down. Freeing up some of the mental chatter. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly come back through center. Awesome work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, letting go. Allowing the muscles to soften. Allowing the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor once again. As you breathe into the right side of the neck this time. Just allowing the tension to soften, releasing the muscles, relaxing the tissues. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly drop the chin down towards the chest. And just begin to make small circles here with the head and the neck. Gently rotating entire cervical spine. Be nice and slow. Switching directions as you're ready. Reversing the rotation. Watching as the stretch travels around all corners of your neck here. Nice job, you guys. Continue to breathe smooth and steady. And as you're ready, come on back towards center. Bring your head back in line with your spine. Once again, let's come to our starting position. Feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long as you gently pull the low belly in here. Relax the shoulders down the back, sit up nice and tall, and we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes here as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in, open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for joining for that portion. I will get our mindfulness set up. So if you hold tight, I'll be with you in a second. Okay. There we go. All right, who do we got out there? Don. Merry Christmas to all. All right, Christmas in June, Christmas in July. Going for a summertime winter, I guess. I don't know, Don. I still need that calendar of yours. If you're going to give me a Christmas gift, I'll take it. That I will never say no to. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get this set up here once more. All right, let me go ahead and get the timer up and running. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Hopefully everyone is hanging in there still, doing well. Yeah, so for anyone that missed the beginning of the video, I will go ahead and repeat the quote. It says, "A head full of fears has no space for dreams." A head full of fears has no space for dreams. And yeah, I like this one a lot. I think I saw it on Facebook now that I'm thinking about it. I think maybe Lou or Tina posted it. Somebody posted this. So if it was you, feel free to claim it and let me know. But yeah, I like this one. It goes back to the cup analogy that we've talked about before, where you can't pour from an empty cup. So you got to fill up your resources and you got to make sure that you're full and ready to go. However, what are you full of? Are you full of fear? Are you full of negativity? Are you full of worry and doubt? And if that's what your cup is full of, then you can't fill it up with anything else positive, right? There's no room for the dreams. There's no room for the love or the grace or the kindness. So for me, this is a good reminder of why we practice mindfulness. And I say practice because that's what it is, right? Some days are a little better than others. Some moments are more graceful than others. We all have those times where we look back and we wish we would have responded differently. And we probably, in fact, reacted is what we did. We snapped, we reacted, and that's how we showed up to the situation. Where mindfulness allows us the opportunity to step back, observe, try to clear out some of that mental chatter, the mental clutter. And then instead of having those reactive traits, the worry, the fear, the doubt, we take the opportunity to fill up with a little bit of love and gentleness and kindness and understanding, so that in the next time that we're challenged, we show up in a more positive light. And it's the same thing with your dreams, right? If you're dreaming about all these good things and you see yourself moving forward in a positive way, then that's how you're going to show up. That's how you're going to show up to the day and to the moments that matter. So yeah, so whoever shared that, thank you. I appreciate it. I really like it. And hopefully that resonates with you guys a little bit. So we will continue moving forward with our mindfulness practice. This week, we are simply just going back to the breath. We're giving ourselves the time and the space to maybe let go of any of the worry, let go of any of the fear. And it's not easy, right? So just know that whether this is your first time showing up or your 50th or your 100th, maybe you do this every single day, know that it can look different every single day, and try to come without any expectations. And even throughout the next several minutes, if maybe you get into a good groove of feeling calm, feeling peaceful, observing the breath, and then a distracting thought comes in, that's okay too, right? Our minds are meant to think, they're meant to process. So just acknowledge what happens, but then don't let yourself get hung up on it, right? And that's where having the head full of fears can take over sometimes. So instead of giving them that time and space, instead of letting them take up all the time and space that you have, notice them, acknowledge that they come in, but then let them pass, right? Make room for your dreams, make room for something a little bit more positive. So if all of that means nothing to you, just show up, take a few breaths, and give yourself the next several minutes to relax, because that's what we'll be doing. So the only thing that I ask is find a comfortable position. As always, I will lead you both in and out of this practice. We'll hear 2 bells. One is going to indicate the start of our session, and the last one will indicate that we are done. So during those 2 bells, let that time, let that space be yours, and just try to show up with an open heart and a peaceful mind. Good. So go ahead, find a comfortable position, maybe seated in the chair that you did your stretches in. If it's safe and comfortable, feel free to lie down. Wherever is best for you, just start to come into that posture, come into that moment. And take a few deep breaths here. Softly in and softly out. Softly in, softly out. For the next several minutes, I invite you to simply arrive. Just show up to this moment, show up for yourself, and let go of any expectations of what it should look like or what you want it to look like. And see if you can just let it be. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes here. Maybe soften the gaze. Try to bring all of your attention, all of your focus inward. Allow yourself the opportunity to let go of any extra tension, physically, mentally, maybe emotionally. Anything that's not serving you in this moment. Notice it, acknowledge it, and then see if you can let it go. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing you as you are in this moment, in this space. Allow yourself to observe your entire being from head to toe, physically and energetically. See yourself as you are, fully complete, perfect in this moment. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, start to bring your awareness, bring your focus to your breath. Watching the inhales, watching the exhales, and then repeating. Watching the inhales, watching the exhales, watching the inhales, watching the exhales. No need to control or try to change anything. Simply give yourself the opportunity to observe. Watch without judgment. See without labeling. Simply just letting it be. If your mind wanders or thoughts creep in, disrupt your focus, it's okay. Notice it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Just as you are not trying to control your thoughts, don't let your thoughts control you. Soft breath in and soft breath out. Soft breath in and soft breath out. Soft breath in, soft breath out. If it helps to steady your mind, find an anchor point, whether it's the breath itself or maybe somewhere on your body that you can turn all your focus to. Maybe it's your nostrils as the breath passes in and passes out. Perhaps it's the rib cage, expanding with the inhale, softening with the exhale. Maybe it's your low belly, filling as you breathe in and emptying as you breathe out. Wherever that spot is for you, whatever that focal point is, bring all your awareness there. Let it steady your mind. Let it steady your thoughts. No different than how an anchor steadies a ship in the middle of a storm. Keeping you grounded, keeping you focused. Return to the breath. Return to this moment. Softly breathe in softly breathe out. Softly breathe in. And softly breathe out. If you haven't already, I invite you to follow your breath for one full cycle without interruptions. Watching as the breath travels in, filling the body, filling the chest. And watching as the breath travels back out, body softening, body relaxing. Breathing in and breathing out. If you can keep the focus for one full breath, try for two. If two is easy, go for three. If you can watch for three, try for four. And then just keep going. Keep breathing. Knowing that if your mind ever wanders or your attention strays, you can always return to the breath. As long as the breath is moving, you have an infinite amount of chances to refocus, reconnect with the present moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. In the final few minutes of our practice here, we'll hear a final bell indicating that our time is over. And until then, I'll let go of my verbal guidance and simply join you in breath. Knowing that you always can refocus, return to this moment by breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. As you're ready, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Let go of any focus. Let go of any anchor points. Just soften back into this moment. If you wish to continue to stay here, breathing, focusing on the present moment, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. As always, thank you guys so much for joining, showing up for yourselves, showing up to reconnect and practice with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Continue to allow yourself the time and space to let go of some of the fears and fill up on some of the dreams. We'll be back again tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. And until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thank you guys. Have a good day.